Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to welcome us to the pre-launch of Sardius Estate Ijebu-Ode. If you are excited to be here today, let me hear you say excited, excited, excited. All right. So, on behalf of Gtextland, we welcome everybody, to this live session today. Gtextland is a subsidiary of Gtext Holdings Limited, and for those who are joining us for the first time, we are a global real estate company, with locations in Nigeria, in the US, in Dubai, and UK as well. But the good news is we are on one of our estates today, called Sardius Estate Ijebu-Ode, and it's just along the Ijebu-Ode Expressway. You can see just to my right here, we have the express, which, has over 100,000, vehicles that fly every single day. So this location as well, serves as a connection between the east, part of Nigeria as well. So we'll be going into more details, but I advise you, if you're an investor, you are a prospect looking out for amazing opportunities, that you can put in your funds to, and you get quality returns. You want to stay tuned to the end of this session, because you'll be getting massive value. Can I hear someone say massive value? Massive value. Yes, you'll be getting massive value, and we'll be giving you a special offer, right in the course of this session. So you want to stay tuned and do what to share with your loved ones. Share the link. Just copy the link. For those joining on our social media platforms, share with your friends, share with your family members, share with your colleagues, share with your relatives, and let everyone take advantage of this massive opportunity today. Today marks the pre-launch of Sardius Estate, and in a couple of weeks, on 28th of this month, 20th of June, we'll be having the official launch of this estate, and it will be massive, massive, and massive. So I have amazing persons with me, right here today. We have Mrs. Olabisi Umorule Celebrator. She is the General Manager of Gtextland Limited, which is a subsidiary of Gtext Holdings. We also have Mr. James Udiong as well, a senior wealth advisor with Gtext Holdings as well. We also have our representative here, Mr. Victor, who is a key stakeholder with Gtext Farms Limited. We also have our architect here, a person of Mr. Benjamin. And we have a good number of our associates here as well, and even, representatives of our clients from different parts of Nigeria and the world as well. So you're all welcome. I would like to welcome on board Mr. James Udiong, to tell us little about this estate.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Isaac. You did so much big, amazing work that we have here. Thank you so much. Just that it didn't stress the fact that there is a Nigerian school not far from.
Yes, tell them. Of expansion.
So if you are, if you own a property here, first off, what that speaks about is access to industry that where your staff or the team can have some form of employment, or you can have direct access to if you take alcohol, that's direct access. No direct from the source, no retail price. So that is one many that are here. Not too far from here, also. Imagine having a property here and so you have your family here. You're not far away from two universities along this axis. One of that is the Blackpool University. And for those of us who are well known, your family university that has better in lots of celebrities Very tough. So imagine your student or your child or your ward in such a university, and it's just direct a stone throw from here. So also the Southern University. So one thing we do the Gtextland is we're very patriotic. We take advantage. We take to details where we pick locations. So why you might be asking why did we pick Ijebu-Ode? Why did we pick this particular location? And I've just given you three reasons. The fact that it's close to the breweries that speaks about industrialization, and also the fact that it's also not far from two universities, that's the Southern University and also the Papua University. And not just for me, in terms of accessibility, remember Mr. Isaac talked about, just directly along the, Shagamu, Ijebu-Ode Expressway. So in terms of accessibility from here to Lagos, it's just stone throw, right? From here to Ekpe is roughly, 10, 20 minutes from here. So easy access to Ekpe, and so many industries that are coming up to this activity. Those are the benefits, those are external benefits. And in terms of what we intend to or what we do with Gtext, if you follow the story of Gtext, courtesy the visionary Dr. Stephen Akintayo and management, and the management of Gtext, you realize that 40% of our properties are basically used for our green and smart homes. So in terms of if you're wondering, how would this place start developing, we will start to develop our own properties, right? As we give opportunities to investors who buy land from here. We as a subsidiary Gtext Homes, we also are building up our green and smart homes here, 40% of the property. So it speaks of opportunities to invest either in land banking or for residential development. You can see it just close to. So in terms of residential development, it gives you access. You can easily connect around cities, Lagos and the state, and also gives you a very good position for land banking. Imagine having a property here, like I told you, not far from the brewery. So in terms of access to people who have eyes on your property, just along the road, remember he talked about over 100,000 cars flying this road from the west to the east and back. So that is a lot when it speaks of access to people seeing your property, seeing your investment, and the rate at which it will appreciate. So we're very strategic about this, and as a smart investor, we don't want to miss this, especially on the fact that we are currently on a pre-launch offer. And I used to tell smart investors like you watching now, the best time to buy a property is when it is before launch, such that you're basically getting it below the value, below the market price. Okay, so for instance, let's put it into context, which is basically would take time to buttress. Currently, it's on a 50% discount. So imagine when it is being launched in 2 days or 2 weeks from now, you're already making your money. Okay, so in terms of being smart, this is the best time to own this property. And without further ado, I'll give time to Miss BC to even take us further on what we have here.
Thank you. I appreciate the fact that we're able to also, I would like to also say that where there is factory and where there is such development, the next thing workers do.
Yeah.
So this what does that tell you? It tells you that this is an opportunity for starting. What can I start? There are so many things from just this factory. And the fact that we also have some schools, mentioned that there's also solar school very close to the university, I think, very close to the school. And where students are, they want places, they like social life. So these are things you need to start thinking of when you want to. And this best property. Also, I think we are the only one of the houses that has this property facing the. So So that's an advantage. Anybody that is coming sees that, you understand, and key into it. When we talk of more, right, we are planning to bring all this infrastructure into our education center. You know, we can benefit from our professionalization and from our commercial capacity. And yet you can also, you know, use it commercial. So I don't want to go into full details on what to invest and what not to invest. But I want to go to the then is well, okay? And I know most of you are like together. Just 6 months down the line, I will introduce Sardius as a phone. Started selling for about 5. No, I'm not. You know, and as you have 45 minutes, and I can tell you for a fact, a lot of plots are. So if you are going to pay into this plot, you need to start taking action. You need to start taking action today before you hear sold out.
Someone is saying take action today.
Take action today. So take the action today by calling our numbers, sharing the numbers. Now, like I mentioned, it was 2.5 when we started selling, but today selling for 7.5. Imagine the 5 million on 2.5. So those earlier, those that invested earlier have started reaping their return on investment. So you sitting on the fence saying that I want to see how it's going to be. You have already lost out on 5 million. But then, for you not to totally lose out on it, the deal is still fresh. Still, we are still at the launch stage. Take advantage of it by paying into a plot or more. We are selling for outside price 7.5 million naira. We are selling for installment 7 million naira. And for mid estate, which is 6 plots, we are selling per plot for that 5 million naira. So you guys should be into this offer now. It's very juicy. By 28th of this month, you'll get this offer. You will not be getting this offer. When we got here, we are just hearing some rumor that the land around this place cost like 15, 20 supply. So people say, is it not Ijebu-Ode? You know, the supply, look at the access road, look at where this property is. It's very open, and any land facing the road is one major, is a gold mine. So and we at Gtextland, that's what we focus on. Aside for the fact that we sell luxury sector, we also like, we put our investors into consideration. We want them to, to reap their investment on time. So we simply get land on the major road. We get land, not any major express road that we know that a lot of cars, vehicles are flying. And we also see so look at it. I don't know if you come on. It's very beautiful. Yeah, and we have our farm representative. But before it goes on, I would like to call numbers that you should start reaching out to now. So one of the numbers are +234
+234
91 32 5 889
889
+234 91 32 5 889. Thank you very much.
Yes, so thank you so much, Mrs. Christie. That was very beautiful. We have representatives from our other subsidiaries because Gtex Holdings is a mother company, is a conglomerate, and we have over 13 subsidiaries. So we have a representative here, a person of Mr. Victor, who would like to share with us how you can take advantage of the amazing opportunities we have with Gtex Farms. So are you ready for us? Yes. All right.
Thank you so much. So my name is Victor, and I am representing. I just want to basically tell you the opportunities you have here in agriculture. First of all, let me tell you that agriculture remains the biggest contributor to Nigeria. Now that tells you that there is no way your money can get lost. Like, it is a need. And whenever you fix your investment or your funds or needs, it must be because not in one, it's in so what we have to do here is, when, for instance, you get a land while you wait for development or while you wait to resell, you can easily come to us. I want to farm understand how can I maximize this farm. We already have farmers that work for us. So what we do, we give them plans for the farm. So whichever plans you have in mind, you can start farming them for you. That's what we're going to do is soil testing to make sure that this particular crop that they're talking about is best at that moment in time for the farm. We have food that are best. So when they put start growing whatever crop at that time in your farm and resell and make more money. Other than buying it, most people buy and keep and wait. While you're waiting, you can still make money like farming. So if you are looking out for solutions like this, already talking about text farms, and one of our main goals is revolutionizing agriculture, starting here. So if you want to reach out to us, the number is +234
+234
80 73 73 66. I'll take it again. +234 80 73.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. So, for those of us who are looking out for opportunities to venture into the agricultural space, please do well to reach out and let's get started on board with our Gtext farms. For few of us, we might be asking, what is Gtextland all about? What's their history, and what have they done, over time? Gtextland is a global real estate brand that's been in operation, for 17 solid years in business. And currently, as we speak, in Nigeria, we have our presence in about 8 states. I think that deserves a round of applause. We currently have over 24 estates in Nigeria. And yes, that deserves a round of applause, Thank you. We also have our presence, in the US, in Dubai as well. So that means we can take advantage of our numerous investment opportunities that we have out there. And one of the beautiful things you need to know is we don't just sell lands, we sell a vision. Can we re-echo? We sell what? Vision. We sell a vision, and for our Gtext homes, we are looking at developing 25,000 green and smart homes by the year 2035. And even for our Gtextland, we are looking at acquiring and developing at least 200 estates, by the year 2035 as well. So it's a big vision. If you are a part of the Gtext Holdings group, I can assure you you're working with a company that is sustainable, a company that is credible, a company that is reliable. I repeat again, you're working with a company that is sustainable, a company that is credible, and a company that is reliable. And in addition, we also have, for those of us who are online, who are looking for an opportunity to partner with us, you can introduce your friends, your loved ones, your relatives who are looking out for amazing real estate investment opportunities like this. You can share the good news with them. Just copy the link and share, send to them. And if any of them, makes an investment decision with us, you start to benefit from amazing commissions. I think that deserves a round of applause. So, presently, as we speak, we have some of our team members who qualified for an all-expense paid trip to Doha. And they are currently in Doha as we speak. So last month as well, we had over 20 persons that were also in Doha on a full all-expense paid trip, and we'll be having that every month, throughout this year as well. So if you want to be a part of this, you want to join the exciting group, of Gtext Holdings, you want to earn amazing commissions in millions of naira, millions of dollars, millions of dirhams, because as you have opportunity to partner into our Nigerian projects, You can also partner into our US projects. You can partner into our Dubai projects as well. So you can